What's up, guys? Wow, man, it feels like it has been forever since I've talked to you guys. I know we put videos out. We put a video out last week. We put out some shorts from down in Ocean City, Bikefest in Maryland. But it just feels like it's been forever since I've talked to you guys. Probably because I was in vacation mode, and then I got back and have kind of been getting back in the post-vacation work groove, back to real life. Blah, sucks, but got to pay the bills. But so because we were down in Ocean City for Bike Week last week, and this week George is traveling pretty much the entire week for his real job. We never really had an opportunity to get a video prepared for today, so I just kind of figured I'd come on and just kind of, I don't know, give you guys a little bit of updates about what's going on and about last week. Had a great time in Ocean City. If you haven't been to the Ocean City Bike Fest and you're anywhere, on the East Coast within a day's ride, I highly recommend it, man. They it's definitely not the biggest rally in the country. It doesn't compare to Sturgis. But I think it compares to a lot of the other ones. I don't think it's that far off from Daytona. It's kind of a similar vibe as far as not really a riding rally. You can ride, don't get me wrong. There's things you can do. We drove down south to Assateague Island, where you can see the horses and stuff on the beach. And there are some scenic rides, but it's not like a riding rally. It's not like something that's going to be in the Smoky Mountains or in the Black Hills or even up north in Laconia and all the riding that's up there. It is more of a party vibe. It's more of, hanging out. The bar, there's tons, it's a short town, so there's tons and tons and tons of bars and restaurants. There's a really good vendor set up there. There's, quite a few big names there. So it's really a great time. I highly recommend, if you haven't been, you check it out. So we had a blast. And for anybody who came out and saw us at Fishtails on Friday, thanks for coming out, man. We had an awesome time. We had a blast there. We always do. It's kind of become an annual thing now for us to have a kind of a meetup there. This year we didn't advertise it and promote it as much as like last year, because George was kind of a last minute, wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make it until like it got closer. So I didn't want to advertise it and then him not be able to come, and we don't do it. So we did kind of put it out on Instagram and social media and stuff. And I know George put out a video right before he came down that we were going to do it. So had a decent turnout. We had some cool subscribers there. Also had some other content creators. We had SJ Bagger there, and we had Mandy the Machine there, and iPhone Tim, her husband. And it was really cool. We had some Instagrammers show up that we know from this area and hung out with us. Mint Vikla, Bikes and Balayage, Tanya. I'm sure I'm forgetting someone. If I am, I'm sorry. But we had a really good time hanging out there, having drinks. Wife and I Ubered there from our campground just so that we could have a good time and not worry about having to get busted by the cops or whatever heading back after having drinks. So kind of did the smart move there. Even though I know some people were like, oh, where's the gold digger at? They wanted to see it. But yeah, it was a great time, and that's something we'll probably continue to do as long as we go to Ocean City. So now we're back, and like I said, George is working all this week, so we're not getting much done there. I have some stuff to get done around here. I still got to unload the gold digger out of the toy hauler, because when we got home Sunday night after a brutal ride home because of traffic and storms, it was still raining, so I didn't unload it. And it rained most of the day yesterday, so I didn't unload it. So I got to get that done this evening. Then I just got some house projects I got to get done. My youngest, my son, who was my landscaper, has flown the coop and is off at college now, so I got to come out here and mow the lawn. I'm hoping that this is the last time I have to mow it before for the season, because once the fall gets here, it usually stops growing and just kind of chills. But I got to do that, and I got some little projects. We got to get the pool closed, which just makes me miserable saying it. Another reason I want to move south is because closing the pool is super lame. But as far as the channel goes, guys, we got a lot of stuff coming up here for the fall. We're actually, with the fall up here in Jersey, we get beautiful riding weather. So the heat dies down and you gotta, dress appropriately in the morning and make sure you have gear for the evening after dark. But during the day, it's typically beautiful and perfect riding weather. So we're gonna do some riding. Hopefully we'll get to some breweries. We have not done that in a long time. We're hoping to get this weekend down to the racetrack in Vineland for the Battle of the Baggers, or King of the Baggers races. Weather's not looking great right now, but if it holds out, we're gonna go do that. So that would be good content for you guys because it's a really good time down there. We still have a lot of different products and parts to put on the new bike. So we'll be working on that. So there's a lot of content coming in that. I'm trying to get George to do a iron butt with me. He said he would, but now we just got to find the right days and the days that are going to be like decent weather, because you don't want to go doing it on a days when it's going to drop down into the 30s, because it gets kind of random with that now up here this time of year. So got Halloween coming right around the corner. It's going to start getting cold at that point. But anyway, like I was saying, a lot of good content coming, a lot of things to do to the bike. We still have some things that we got at the garage waiting to go on George's bike. Sure, I'm going to have some other pieces coming. Still working with Advan Black on some stuff. So got a lot of stuff going on. We just, got to find time to get it done. We're not full-time YouTubers, as you all know. So we've got to work around the real jobs and the families. What else? So if you guys don't already know, if you're interested in seeing a different side to George and I, we've advertised a few times, but we're going to keep advertising it so we can try to grow this other channel. George and I started a podcast. It's called This American Ride. It is on YouTube. It's got its own channel, This American Ride, and you can find it really anywhere where, podcasts are. Apple, Spotify. There's a whole bunch more. Wherever you listen to or find your content for podcasts, you'll be able to find This American Ride. And please go over to the YouTube channel, This American Ride. Subscribe to that. We're going to try to grow that. And, it's just something else we wanted to do, to not talk about bikes all the time as much as we love it. We had other things we wanted to talk about and just have conversations about, and thought it would be fun. So far, it's going really well, enjoying it and getting a real warm reception from everybody that's listening to it. So we appreciate that. Also, if you want to be part of a cool community, our membership program is really cool. We have an amazing Discord. You get some benefits to it. You can go down to this join button on the homepage. You got to kind of do it from a computer. It doesn't work so well from an iPhone, but you can read about what that is, and there's different levels of that, so there's something for everybody. But if you want to hang out in the Discord and have, these guys, we're in there daily having really, sometimes ridiculous conversations, sometimes cool conversations, but a lot of fun and a lot of cool people that you'd get to meet if you were in there. What else? I think that's it. I got to get cracking on some work. Merch. If you're interested in merch, I do still have a few hats left, so you can hit me up on that. The hats are not on our website, but all our other merch is on baggersandbrews.com. If you want any of that, check that out. Some cool shirts and stuff in there, and if I can find time, I'm gonna get some new designs up. That's it, man. I just wanted to give you guys an update. I didn't want to leave you all hanging without a Tuesday video, so there it is. I'm gonna get this bike unloaded. I'm not gonna get to do it today, but we got to clean the Piney Princess's dyna, because that got caught in a lot of rain coming home. And I'm just gonna get back to work, get this yard mowed, and get ready to go in and cook some dinner for the Piney Princess, because she's probably hungry. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll have some cool stuff coming out soon when George gets back from his work trip, and we look forward to hanging out with you guys some more. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Later.